What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Janika. If you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to go ahead and get into today's video. Also, if you would like to donate to this channel, my Cash App is You Spoil Me Rotten with a $ in front. Everything is spelled the same. So today we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. She's sick. Also, there is a girl from Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. She passed away. She was in an accident. She was drunk driving, allegedly. And then also there was a story that's just recently dropped about two twins being assaulted at the gas station. So we're going to get into both of those things today. But I hope everybody is doing good today. I'm so glad to see all of you back here with me again. So the first thing that I want to talk about is Nicki Minaj being sick. So I just got the news literally like just a few minutes ago, but am I surprised? No. When I heard her up on that Rolling Loud stage, I knew it was gonna be some shit. Okay. I knew it was gonna be some shit. And yeah, here we are. She hasn't officially announced it. They haven't given out a statement, but there was one video, this one boy, he was on Twitter crying. And he just like, I understand you being sick, but people took off from work and paid their money. Okay, well, if you said that, then you don't understand that a motherfucker is sick. Yeah, I mean, come on now. You're not going to see no robots in concert. You're going to see another human being who is just as viable to get sick out of nowhere if it were you. The same way you can get sick, she can get sick. Just because she a celebrity and you paid for your ticket and plan this and all this doesn't take away from the fact that people are human. We have been so desensitized through this internet. It's ridiculous. And y'all are really starting to show it real bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like this is my generation. I feel like it's the generation right behind me because this is all that they know. All they know is this internet stuff. So everything seems so just la-di-da-di-do. But real life is actually going on if you haven't caught a clue. So with that being said, if you're a real fan and you actually know Nicki Minaj, then you should probably know she's more than likely going to make that trip up in some type of way for you guys. She'll probably end up putting the New Orleans show at the end of her show now to make up for it. So just calm down. I understand some people traveled and bought hotels and all this, but hey, just have a good time and find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. We waste money all the time on different stuff. Things happen. You can get pulled over today for a speeding ticket and not know you had a warrant from 5 years ago, and now you ain't going to the park no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, real life is actually happening. Like, I know a lot of y'all have been desensitized through this internet and social media, but real life is happening. Okay, so shout out to Nicki. I hope she get to feeling better soon. That's why I don't be in a rush to see nobody in concert. I like to get them, let them have a few shows in. I really like going to concerts at the end because I be jealous. Like, if I go to the first or second concert and then they doing all these tours, it's like, oh, I want to go back. So to avoid me buying tickets to multiple shows, I just wait till like a little close to the end to get to the show. So yeah, we hope Nicki gets better soon. Hopefully she starts to feeling better. And yeah, next thing I want to talk about is just a couple topics that have been circling on Twitter and just kind of hit me a little bit because I'm like, dang, baby girl. So the first one that I saw, there's a girl, her name is Naisha. She goes by the name of Naisha. And, of course, Twitter always putting stuff on your timeline that you didn't ask to be on there. I end up seeing this girl picture, and then I ended up seeing somebody was like, damn, just put the little emojis and stuff that would basically insinuate that this person probably lost their life. So I did some research because, I'm nosy. I don't got nothing to do, whatever. So I did a little research, and she had just posted. So I went to her page. She had just posted her last picture she was going to post. She retweeted a couple things. She said a couple things, and It was like 16 hours from the time I saw it, 16 hours from the time that she posted it. 16 hours later, she was dead and gone. So she was a really pretty girl, really pretty young girl. I don't know her exact age, but I went to do some digging because when I first saw it, it had just happened. So, of course, I'm not going to be insensitive in the comments and ask what happened. And some people were, but it was too soon. No real answers were actually in the comments. So I ended up doing some digging, some research, and I ended up finding out this information before everybody else, that she was involved in an accident. It was a 3-car accident. When I first read the story, it said that a 2021 Acura was driving down the wrong side of the road, and it struck a Subaru Forester and also a Lincoln. The person in the Acura and the Forester both passed away, both female, and the person in the Lincoln survived the crash. And I didn't have it confirmed at that time which car belonged to her, if she was in the wrong or if she was in the right. So once I read that, I was like, okay, well, let me go do some more research. So then I ended up finding her Instagram page. She still has stories on her page at this time. She was she was hanging out that day. She had a cute little outfit on, and it looked like as it got closer to the evening time was when she started to pull up to the little lounges, get a little drunk. She was, dance. She was on her level. I could tell she was on her level because I could relate. I could see it in her body language, the way her body was flowing and moving. She was on her level. So once I seen those videos on her page, I kind of put 2 and 2 together. I was like, 7 times out of 10, she was more than likely in that 2021 Acura. Because I'm looking at a young girl. You know what I'm saying? She hip, she got a chain on, she got her watch, her glass, hair laid. So she wasn't in the 2010 Forester, and she wasn't in the Lincoln. So before any of the news dropped, I came up with my own conclusions that 7 times out of 10, she was in that 2021 Acura, and she was driving drunk. And time went on, and yes, that was exactly what happened. It's just sad. I don't know how old she is. I mean, Twitter is a very dangerous, nasty place. Definitely keep your kids off of that app if you can. Because the things that they have been saying, they've been judging her, saying fuck her because she killed somebody from drunk driving, all this other type of stuff. Like, at this point, she lost her life, another person lost their life. I just don't see what the point of the nastiness is. I feel like it's very unnecessary. But she was driving drunk. She was driving on the wrong side of the road. And it said that she was going at a high rate of speed, said to be 100 miles per hour or something like that. They also pulled up old tweets from like maybe 8-10 years ago or something like that, where she mentioned, what'd she say? That she drive better as a drunk driver or something like that. I'll insert the clips here so you guys can read them and stuff like that. But very, very sad situation what we have going on here. It looks like she was very loved in the community, and it looks like she has a lot of friends. It looks like she was actually out with friends the night of the incident. I don't know how drunk she was. I don't know if that was like a normal routine for her. Either way it go, I could only assume that she had more than one drink. And if I have more than one drink of anything, I'm not driving. I just feel like back in the day when me and my friends were outside like that, we would forcibly like take each other's keys or make sure so-and-so and so-and-so didn't drive. Now, I'm definitely not going to get up here and act like a saint. We did have that one friend who was a good driver when she was drunk, and I hate to say it like that because it's really a bad thing to say, because at some point they all fumble into a situation, which this particular friend that I'm talking about, at some point, I think she's not dead or nothing, but I think she did get into a few fender benders after, all of us was just like, yeah, Amber know how to drive drunk, like, so, yeah, definitely not trying to act like I'm a saint. I have been in situations. I'm just glad to God that we made it out. I think about situations all the time when I hear girls that die from drunk driving accidents. And actually, it's very rare that the drunk driver dies. So, yeah, this must have been very major. But I also remember times when we were kids and sometimes we'll be a little tipsy. Now, we was young then, but to be honest, I really can't even tell you what we was thinking, but I do remember times where some of us will be a little drunk, or we actually have a river, a bridge that some of us have to drive over depending on where we are to go kick it. So if you're driving back home, you have to drive over a literal river. So I'll be talking to my best friend sometimes. I'm like, girl, I don't even know what we was thinking. We'll be driving drunk. I'm sitting up here visioning in my head right now, driving drunk over the Little Rock Maumelle Bridge, which is long as hell, and I was tipsy than a bitch. But it's not funny, but I made it home, you know what I'm saying? Like, R.I.P. to Naisha. It was also said that she had 2 boys as well. So they lost their mother, unfortunately. I hate to hear that. Next topic really quickly. There were 2 twins. I haven't even done enough research on this story because I'm a huge empath. So when I see these stories, they really touch me and hurt my feelings. And I do have a very, very strong connection with twins. I like watching twins. I like interacting with them. I like seeing how they move, their twin telepathy. I love everything about twins. I study them. I love them so much, I ended up attracting 2 twins to me, and both of them were attracted to me. But that's a story for another day. So I love twins. So when I saw this story about an hour or 2 ago, I haven't really been able to dive deep off into it. But RIP to one of the twin girls. One of them died. Apparently, they were leaving a club and they were at the gas station. Somebody tried to holler at the both of them. They rejected him. He started acting crazy. He waited outside for them to come out of the store and began attacking them and stabbed one of the girls in the chest and the other one in the arm, which she is currently in stable condition. So my heart goes out to those girls. You really got to be careful out here because these men are mentally deranged. Their mental has been tampered with. Their overall being has been tampered with, so a lot of them are mentally ill. So we just have to be careful. But I really hate what happened to the one girl, especially losing a twin. That's never easy. It's like a part of them will always feel like it's just something missing, and I hate that for her. But we'll get more into the updates on that case. The guy, I think they caught him already. I'm not sure. I have to do some more research. But thanks for joining me, and let me know what you think about today's topics down below in the comment section. Again, if you would like to reach out, help, or donate to the channel, you can do so through my Cash App, $ You Spoil Me Rotten. I also have PayPal, Zelle, different things like that. If you would like that information, you can just DM me or send me an email, which I'll leave all of that in the description box. Anywho, thanks for joining, and I will see you all in another video. Bye.